Hey, hi, Dejan Stojkovic here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Every single time when I hear that somebody left church, it really, really hurts me. And of course, there'll be so many different reasons why people would choose not to be part of this community, but one of the most hurtful reasons is when people leave this community because of me and because of you. You see, some people who leave the church, they will say, well, you know what, I haven't experienced God as you did. Some people just walk away because they just don't want to live this life. But there are so many people, so many, and I can say this with confidence, majority of people leave the church because simply of other people. Sometimes they would say, well, you know, these people did this to me, or they talk behind my back, or whatever it is. And that's the reason why my mother always made sure to tell me, listen, don't look at the people, just make sure that you have a good relationship with God and, you know, take a step forward every single time. And today I would like to talk about this. I would like to talk about this in a form which I call bullying. Very recently I watched, and probably you did as well, the video which appeared on social media of a young boy which was so badly bullied that his mother had to come back to school and pick him up because kids during the lunchtime, they were pouring milk on his head and they were throwing food at him and calling him all sorts of names. And when I watched this video, it was heartbreaking for me, because I can tell you that nobody should experience anything like this. And I need to say this, that despite the fact that we are a Christian community, and despite the fact that you and me love Jesus, and despite the fact that we are trying to keep God's commands, despite all of this, bullying is still present in our community. Now you'll probably ask, how do I know this? Well, I can tell you for sure, in the last 6 years as a youth director, as a teens director, youth pastor, I remember many times that I had to kind of come to the boys and girls and just say, hey, but that's just not nice. Why are you doing this to each other? I remember when I started as a youth pastor here in local church, not far away from here, I just saw boys bullying another boy. And if I didn't see it and say something, this could have went for much more and much longer. Because we call ourselves Christians, we cannot ignore the fact that this is happening, not just in schools and workplaces, but this is happening in our local churches as well. When I was a kid, I grew up in Serbia. I remember very clearly I had a friend called Sinisha who loved coming to church and with his dad, and every single Sabbath he was there with us, and we would have a great time. But somehow every single time our social thing, would just end up with him crying. I remember sometimes I used to stand up for him and said, guys, just leave him alone, or I would just try to take him to a different place. But the reality is this, that he was bullied really badly in the church. In my country, we don't even have the word for bullying. We have this phrase which describes the behavior of people, and it's not even used because it's so long. But I can tell you one thing for sure. I'm not sure exactly why he left the church. But the thing I'm sure about is that bullying had to do a lot with it. You see, Sinish experienced love of God, but he hasn't experienced the love from us. So the reason I'm recording this video is because I just want to bring attention to you as a parent, as a young person, as a guardian, as a church leader, to just ask you to keep your eyes open. To keep your eyes open for those maybe who are slightly younger or slightly weaker, or somebody who is just simply just a little bit more vulnerable. For this thing is reality as well in our communities. And if we are to fulfill what God asks us to fulfill and truly be like Jesus, we need to stand up for those who are going through this right now. And for you, if you're bullied, please don't keep this for yourself, but open your mouth and share this with your family, with your pastor, with your youth leader, and let us try to help you. If you feel this is something that is happening in our church community, please share this video. We need to bring awareness. Or if you're somebody who experienced this in your life, please share your experience in comments. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.